Welcome YouTube, HaKDMoDz here with a Mountain Lion OSX installation guide in a VirtualBox on Windows 7 Intel chipset. First off, select New. We'll be creating a new virtual machine and we'll be calling it Mountain Lion. And it's a Mac OSX 64-bit, 32-bit won't run on Intel chipset without setting it up. So next we'll be giving it a 3GB RAM set. Okay, go through that, create a new hard disk now. Create it in a VDI, virtual disk image. Okay, next select dynamic so that you don't use your whole hard drive. Select it to, the minimum is 20, but I'm going to set it to 25. Okay, click create. Okay, select now, go up to settings. In the settings we have to select a few things so that it will run on an Intel based PC. So first off, remember it has to be Mac OSX 64-bit, and we want to create the menu at the top. We want to do bidirectional for sharing. Now we want to have to select EFI disabled, special OSSs. This is only from if you're installing in a VirtualBox on a Mac. Okay, after that leave them all fine. Set your PC 3D acceleration on. You set your virtual memory to about 64. You set your CPUs to about 2 on the system tab. Okay, storage. Now on the blank empty one you want to select the HaKDMoDz OS1 disk, wherever the download is. I'll have the download in the description. Okay, now run it. Push start at the top of virtual machine if you're not familiar with it. Let that do its thing. HaKDMoDz OSI will load up. This is a workaround for an Intel based PC. Okay, so now next you've got HaKDMoDz running. You want to go into this disk image, go right click it, select the OSX Mountain Lion that we downloaded, which will also be in the description. So select where you downloaded it to on your Windows 7 machine. OSX install DVD ISO. Open that. Okay, now push F5 on your keyboard to refresh. Okay, now push enter. Let that do its thing. That'll take a couple of minutes. Okay, now so that's done. Well, that's still completing actually. So I'll just move that around so you can see in the little window there, preview window. You see that it's still scripting up the page, installing the OSX. I've got an extra one here for some reason. Close that. Okay, see it's still scripting. This is so you can run a Macintosh, Apple, OSX, Mountain Lion or Maverick or whatever distro you like on your Intel based chipset PC for Windows. Okay, there we go. You've half installed it. Now select the English. I'm going to go Chinese obviously. Okay, install OSX. Now this is the tricky part, or not really tricky, just follow along, you'll be right. Okay, select agree and continue. Now you have no blank operating system hard drives there to install, so we'll be selecting, you got to scroll up and select utilities, disk utility. Let it gather the information. Now there's the blank partition hard drive that we set up with 25 gigs. Okay, now from there you want to go to erase and type a name for the hard drive after it's been erased. So Mountain Lion or OSX, whatever you like, and then go erase. It's really quick, it'll do its thing. Just hold on. That's creating a blank partition for you to install the new Mac OS X operating system onto. Okay, that's done. Now you can exit out of that. Okay, now select the operating system, the hard drive space we selected, and select install. 21 minutes, but I'll fast forward. So get a cup of coffee or do something, because it's going to take about half an hour. Pause the video here until yours is complete. Okay, so I'll pause it, skip through all this stuff, and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so it's nearly finished. Just pause if yours still isn't finished. It does take a little bit of time. It's installing a whole new operating system, as any installation of operating systems will take time. Okay, I'll just muck around for a little second until it's finished installing. There we go, must be nearly done. In the later part of the video, we'll be getting rid of the whiteout block caused by Apple graphics controller, and we'll be setting our output resolution size. That's later in the video. Okay, it's nearly finished. Less than a minute to go. Yesterday was Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to everyone. Okay, congratulations. You've installed your operating system of OS X Windows and needs to be configured now to fix the whiteout screen. Okay, so that'll restart in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now yours will be doing the same thing if you've kept up. If not, just pause or catch up. Okay, next what you want to do is go into the disk again, and this time we'll be selecting HackBoot 2 ISO, sorry. HackBoot 2 ISO. Okay, nearly complete. Force unmount, and then do a reset by going up to machine and going down to reset, or power off and then power back on. Okay, up to machine and reset. Let me just move this thing out of the way. Okay, reset. Yes. Now I'm doing this tutorial because I tried to find a way in my own time to install Mac on a Windows Intel based PC, and couldn't find one that successfully worked for me, so I did a bit of reading and whatnot, and found the best way. I decided to make a video on it for you guys. So now I select Mountain Lion, let that do its boot. Okay, it's nearly booted. There we go. Select the country you live in. Select the keyboard that you're using. Okay, do you want to copy your settings over? No, because it's virtual machine. We won't be using enabled service location services as it's a virtual machine. Enter your Apple ID or create a new one there. I'll be entering my regular ID. Okay, terms and conditions, just agree to the disclaimer. Agree. Just says that you won't pirate, you won't use pirate, and you won't use it in a VirtualBox, pretty much. Okay, we won't need the find thing because it's inside a VirtualBox. Okay, set up your user account. Next, we're gonna have to download the what's it called, iBeast, so that it boots and gets rid of the white screen. Okay, this is just your username and password to create on the Mac. You can get rid of the password later. Okay, select your country for the time zone for UTC. Okay, and register. Okay, I think you've successfully installed a Hackintosh actually. Okay, let it boot up. This is the first installation in a VirtualBox of my series that I'll be doing. The next one will be Windows 8. There'll be a few in the videos to come. There'll be Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Kali, there'll be Linux, Debian, Ubuntu, Maverick, and maybe Chromium. Okay, so first off we have to go to the library. We have to go to the library and we need to delete the Apple Graphics Control.txt. It's in the extensions folder, which is, in system/library extensions. Okay, next we need to go to security and enable the third-party apps so that we can install Multibeast. So go to the security within the settings. If you got a password still on your thing, you'll need to click that little unlock arrow, authenticating, enter your password. I haven't turned my password off yet, but I'm about to. I recommend you do the same, being that's in a VirtualBox. If somebody's going to be on your computer, they're going to be able to get this. So allow any application to be downloaded from anywhere, always, and then re-click. Okay, now we can go back and delete our password. Down the users and groups. Okay, now we go to password, we go change. If you want to leave your password on, that's fine, but I'll be getting rid of mine. Don't have to type that every time you load it. Okay. Okay, now get out of that. There's no extra pictures for some reason. Okay, get out of that. Okay, so you got your Mac and you got the white space around the outside edge, so you can't use a full screen, which sucks, so we'll be fixing that very shortly. Next we need to go to TonyMacX86.com and sign up there and create an account so that you can download Multibeast. If you already have an account with Tony Mac, then enter your credentials in there. You must do this to get rid of the white space. So log in or register. I'll log in since I already have an account. Okay, so now download Multibeast Lion Edition. You can download the Mountain Lion, but I've heard that the plain old Lion works best, the old version. So we go to there by down the Downloads tab. Once you've logged in or registered and logged in. So I'll be selecting a multi-boot. Go down the page a little bit. That scroll thing will also be fixed, so we won't need to do this scroll problem. So we need Multibeast Lion 4.7 is the version I'm running. By the time you watch this video, it might be the same or it might be next version up, but that's the one we need. So download that. That'll come down to your downloads section. Your downloads little icon on the bar down the bottom there, whatever that bar's called. My internet's a little bit slow today. So that'll appear in the downloads, which it hasn't yet because the internet must be real sluggish. You can also check by clicking that little blue box. Okay, so that's downloading. Okay, so that's open. Now double click to open it. You can close Safari out now. Okay, so that's in your downloads. And it's called Multibeast Lion Edition. Okay, that'll run. Then actually run Mountain Lion. Lion. What is it called? The Multibeast. Okay, you can close that box out, the Explorer behind it. Okay, next is the tricky parts where you'll have to keep up and pay attention to the options selected within Multibeast to change the configuration so that it runs successfully without the white screen and without the scroll bars and stuff, so you can have full screen. Okay, so select continue. Select continue again, agree. Continue again. Okay, select your just go continue. It's already only one operating system there. Okay, so now we want to install the SDDT one. Select that, and then in that one, devices and bootloaders, we want to go down to drivers, Realtek, audio, Realtek. Select that box. Okay, now we want to go down to system, I think it is. You don't need to select any of them. Miscellaneous, I think it is. In the video, I don't think you need that. Yeah, miscellaneous, you've got to select the null power source, and plus the PS2 keyboard and wireless mouse, plus the USB 3.0 if you want it. Okay, so after that, that's pretty much all we need to select out of Multibeast. So you can install themes as well, and the bootloader, which is Chameleon or whatever. Bootloader, Chimera. You got to select that so that it loads Chimera. And the customization, we'll be needing to select themes if you want to change your theme in later time, which I will be doing probably before the next video. Okay, and that's all we need from there. Boot options, yes, 64-bit Apple boot screen. A couple of these options you didn't need to select, but mainly we needed to select the null power source, which is in miscellaneous. We needed to select Chimera, which is in bootloader, and we needed to select audio within Realtek. So that's all a recap of what we needed to select there. Okay, now just go continue, let that install. That'll take a little minute, not too long, but a little minute. So you know, if you've deleted your password like I did, that's fine, you just click that, but if you got your password still, you got to type her in again. So preparing installation, let that do its thing. I'll fast forward. Okay, so that's just getting ready to install the installations of Multibeast. Okay, so just pause the video here and come back to it when your bar has completed across this section. Okay, after that's finished, we'll do a machine restart. Actually, no, we won't do a machine restart yet. Sorry, we'll go to up the top bar. We'll go to Go, and we'll go to Computer. Now we have to alter the file in there. So we go to Mountain Lion, or whatever you named your hard drive partition. We'll go to Extras. Okay, now we'll be going to we'll be editing the org.chameleon.boot playlist. So open with text edit. Okay, in here we'll just need to enter 2 lines of code script. So once that opens up, enter the key, the scripting that I've put on screen, which is key, open tags, graphics mode, close key element, and then will be next line will be open the string, and 1366 by 768 by 32-bit color coding. That's my monitor, so if yours is something different, you'll be putting something different here. And then close the string element. So to find whether your numbers are the same as mine, you just go to your Windows box, outside your VirtualBox, sorry, go to your Windows resolution by right clicking on the home screen, go to screen resolution and find out what screen you're running at. So I'm running at 1366 by 768, so that's what I've typed, 1366 by 768 by 32. You must enter 32 at the end because it's 32-bit as opposed to 16-bit color coding. So enter that, just close that file out, and then that's saved. Okay, so next, what we'll be doing is just something random that I like to do. There's an ASCII shutdown. Shutdown of that, yes, I want to shut down. I like to create a desktop shortcut from the VirtualBox and put my own icon on it, so we'll quickly do that while this is doing a restart to inject the settings that we've just applied. And we're nearly done. So CMD, oh that's right, we have to apply the CMD settings, so they'll be the same pretty much. We'll be using the command is on screen. We need to see change directory into the programs files, and we'll change directory into the Oracle folder, and then we'll change directory into the VirtualBox directory, and then from there we'll inject this command. Okay, we'll clear screen, CLS. Oh no, we're not in Linux. Clear, CLS. Okay, so now we'll be entering box manage, I think it is. I'll just get me notes, hold on. Okay, VBox manage. Okay, set extra data. Now we need 3 sets of apostrophes, and within them we'll be putting strings. This is only 1 line of code, so don't freak out. And we'll be calling it Mountain Lion. That's because that's the name of the operating system partition we named it before. So it's Mountain Lion, or whatever you called your partition, and then we'll be going that there, and we'll be setting this same size as what we wrote before in the other script. Okay, now we need to have VirtualBox closed for this to run. So run your code. Okay, push enter to inject the code, let it do its thing. There you go, it's ran its code. You can exit out now. Okay, so now we can restart VirtualBox. First off, we'll create that little shortcut icon. You don't have to do this. If you want to leave now, that's fine. VirtualBox is installed with Mountain Lion, but might as well follow along. You've followed this far. Give my video a subscribe if I've helped. So you've created your shortcut there with that option. Now we'll just give it an icon because that looks crappy. As you can see, I've got Windows XP, I've got Windows Vista, I've got Ubuntu, I've got Linux Kali, I've got Windows 8, Windows 10, and Android KitKat, and Exapan. So now I've also got Mountain Lion and Maverick as well, but I didn't put an icon for Maverick yet. Next I'll be doing Yosemite probably, but for YouTube I think I'll be doing Windows 8. Google.images. Pick an image that you want to create into an icon. We're after Mountain Lion, meaning that we've installed the Mountain Lion obviously. I'll just use the same one I used last time. I'm just showing you how to do it. There's the one I like. So you right click save as. Most of you guys probably know how to make an icon from an image, but if you don't, follow along. So save that image as a PNG or a GIF. Oh yeah, JPEG. Let that download. Fire up, my internet's slow today. Come on. Okay, so that's downloaded. Close that off. Too many things are taking up my memory. Okay, go down to properties, select change icon. First we're going to change the icon in from a picture. We'll be using my program that I wrote for that. So you obviously don't have that, but just Google image to text, image to icon. Okay, icon converter will open. I wrote this program. Okay, so install your icon image. Okay, that's done. Now you can change the icon. Apply. So now you got Mountain Lion OSX installed on your Windows Intel machine. You got the icon. You've got the multi-boot set up. You've got your iTunes linked. You got everything you need. So now I'm done. I'll just restart Mountain Lion, and that'll be it. If you need any help or have any trouble, put comments in the thing or send me a private YouTube message. Or my links are in the description for other social media sites. Oh, excuse me. Hope this has helped. I'm HaKDMoDz. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.